Hello, everyone. My name is Ayeni, and this is MEETTHEADUS. Now, balance is a very important concept in life. We always try to put things in a balance. Imagine someone who's trying to juggle a ball and he's juggling a group of balls. The moment he goes out of balance, everything comes crashing down. And so today we want to talk about work life balance, particularly how we, that's my beautiful wife, and I are able to balance work and life.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, and like the video, of course. My name is Folasade,
and my name is
and
Ayeni.
together we are the Addies. Stay tuned. So I remember, not that I remember. So my husband usually works more at night. He works at night basically, and then I work during the day. So it happens like I wake up in the morning, and then I come back. I leave the house, come back on like six tops or seven, depending on how the day goes. And then my husband is just starting off his day at that time, and then leaves the house by let's say 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then me, I'm getting ready to go to bed. So it means that I'm all by myself or in the room on the bed, and then my husband is just starting his day. Now that means that we don't get to spend as much time as we should ordinarily. But in spite and despite, we still try to create a balance.
Yeah.
So I think you should just say what happens.
Well, for most times
Yeah.
when she's gone to work and I'm at home, I try to maximize the time by doing the chores in the house, just to kind of lessen the burden on what she would have to deal when she comes back. So I load the machine, the washing machine, try to do the dishes. Sometimes I might even cook, clean the floors, just kind of do all those things so that when she comes home, she can just let her hair down and take a shower and easily just relax and, takes the weight off her. So that for us has been a major challenge because ever since we got married, I've been having to work
From
at
day
night.
one,
Like
day one. But
no, not day
it
one.
was day one.
When the honeymoon, was that not day one? Honeymoon was part of day one.
Whatever, like. But what I'm trying to say is that, but even there are times when even my husband also gets busy like throughout the day. Like, he has meetings, he has to do a lot of things all around the clock.
Yeah.
So it means that sometimes I might not get to hear from him as often as I would love to.
Yes.
But in spite and despite again,
Right.
we still try to.
So what do you do? What do you do? Let's just let the world know. What do you do when I'm not at home and you're all by yourself in the room?
Okay, but sometimes I feel like lonely, to be honest. I feel like,
Aww.
oh, my husband is not around. What do I do?
Sorry, baby.
Stop. And then other times we talk if he has the time to, and then
You WhatsApp me.
we do a lot of chat.
Just WhatsApp me.
WhatsApp.
So sometimes I'm at work and I just see WhatsApp, I just see baby girl. I'm just like, oh Lord, what's going on?
And then I send a message. Or sometimes I'm pleading, baby, please, will you come home now? Yeah, sometimes I get in that mood.
And yeah, I actually do come home. I'm just like, everybody's like, why are you rushing? I need to get home to get to my wife. So we're talking about balance, right? And the truth is, there's no one size fit all when it comes to balancing families, because families and marriages and relationships are all unique because the individuals in them are unique.
Yeah.
But we just want to just let you see that there will be many scenarios in your marriage and your relationship that will make you guys feel like you're out of balance. So for us, weekends are our time.
But it's just that even like weekends now,
Yeah.
like recently has been like Mondays, like during the week too. Because
How?
because if I blow you,
Run away.
and then but we still try to fit all of these things, and because the truth is not easy. Sometimes when we have a time, we go out, we do cinemas, we do restaurants, we do all. But because work and all that, maybe church activities and all of this, and just finds a way to take everything. But we're grateful for all of those things.
Yeah.
But and I'm sure it's the same for other people as well.
Yeah, because sometimes on Sunday evenings, that's most of our friends will be like, oh, you guys have not come by in a while. It's just like Sunday evenings are
like
just family time,
Yeah.
after you take a good siesta from, having to be in church and doing all that church activity. And you get home, and after my bed, the next person is my wife, So we just try to catch up on the week, try to catch up on the things that, we probably missed, things that we need to, just get to talk about. So finding that sweet spot is really very important for every couple. And you have to make it work yourself. And for instance, now this lockdown that we've been experiencing because of the COVID-19 that's been going around the world, has really helped us to have time to catch up on all of those times. When I'm on leave in the office, we use that time to catch up on all the nights that I have to go to work, when she has to be all by herself.
That make me feel bad all by myself.
But you actually are all by yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's why sometimes I actually do wish that, our schedules are, similar, like a normal schedule.
But it's
like
normal.
It's not normal.
It's normal.
Like,
It's not normal. It's
like
normal.
that we go out together in the morning and we come back together at night. But it is what it is.
But some person might be wondering, how do we then have sex in that kind of instance?
You just find a way.
You have to stick around on this channel because we'll tell you how exactly we're able to find a way with our sex life, even as regards this semen imbalance. One of the things that one of our mentors taught us, and it has been a very helpful key in how to prioritize. So there's a hierarchy of priority that every relationship needs to have. So the first thing, because we have Christian values and we're Christian. So the first and the most important one is God. That is the space where He has to occupy in either of your lives as a couple or as individuals. And then the next one is your spouse. Quite frankly, a lot of people think it's career, but it's your spouse, man. I could lose every other thing, but I can't lose this girl.
You make me want to cry.
Well, for real, I can lose every other thing, but I can't lose her. Because I believe she's a gift from God to me to make my life better. So I could change jobs, but I can't change wives. Right?
True.
So in the same vein, I think every man out there, every family out there, you should have this order priority. It's a good one. A mentor of mine taught it to us, and it's really, really helpful. The next after your wife or your spouse is your kids. All right, your children. Your children are very important. So if you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
No matter the number, you have to prioritize them. And then after that, your career then sets in, and that's where you can now put your career. So if there's any one of them that would demand your time in terms of which should I give time to right now, I think that should be the order. So you'll be like, but hey, if I don't do my work or I don't do my career, how will we shop? That's how we say it here in Nigeria. But the truth is, if you take your career or you reorder any of these things, you're going to really discover that without your wife and God and your family, your kids being able to center you, you'll be a ball of confusion all around. Yeah.
Exactly.
So guys, that's what we want to encourage you with today. I'm sorry for all the nights I have to leave you.
It's okay. So it feels like it's doing silent night holy. But I'm so grateful to God, for the kind of I don't know, should I say patterns that we have for, maybe the kind of personalities that we have. Because, I think our differences and what we share has really made this work. Because I won't be surprised if some marriages are broken up as a result of this kind of thing. Now, we don't really take it for granted.
Very, very true. Very, very true. So, guys, now make sure your order priority is in place. Find the sweet spot in your relationship that you guys can work around. You might have to move some things around just so that you can accommodate one another. Like I don't get to play my video games as I'd love to, because when I just turn on my PS4, that's when my wife comes to tell me she wants to talk. I just had to put that out there. So you gotta find the sweet spot, and it really help you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it today.
Like we did.
Yeah, so guys, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave us a comment down below. Probably you have some experiences, in your own
like
relationship.
To share as well?
You can share with us, and we would definitely get back to you. So that's been MEETTHEADUS today. Okay.
All right then. Bye.
Bye.
See you next episode.